barely a pause from the catching to the standing phase. Phenomenal, really, and looked good for a lot more. Now the Turk coming out for his second lift. It's Sami Yagsi at 1:49. His best, personal best, 1:57. That was done back in 2010.
Well, that's what happens when you don't get full extension. Try to swing it into position. That one didn't even slow down overhead.
So the European champion of 2011, just a little bit off form here. Well down on what he's absolutely capable of, or certainly capable of in the past.
Nice whiff of the smelling salts to clear the head. Sets your nostrils on fire.
Yeah, it's just ammonia in there, which is just a thoroughly unpleasant thing. It's the kind of thing you wave under someone's nose if they've passed out, and brings them back. Now Rossi, he's done all 3 attempts, 1:48. He leads the way by virtue of body weight ahead of Onanyan and Dimitrov of Bulgaria. Just a kilogram back down in 4th is Mirzoyan from the B group. So we've had 3 of the 9 lifters so far in this competition. We're still waiting to see some really big names here. Sean Clegg down the bottom there in 9th position for Great Britain.
Yeah, snatched 1:27 earlier this morning in the B group, 1:60. Slightly down on personal best, which he's done 1:35, 1:62. So I'm sure he's going to be a bit disappointed with that. But Sean will be training hard now for the British champs in a few weeks, and hopefully Commonwealth Games in Glasgow.
Sami Yagsi, 1:49 again.
That's disappointing. We talk about swinging the bar. It either goes overhead or it doesn't go quite high enough. Overcompensated there. It's close. He's left with 1:45.
A little disappointing there for Semi, the former European champion. Next out, it's Richard Tkac of Slovakia. Looks like he's going to be going for 150 on the bar. Yes, it is. Slovakian, who's good for 160 at his very best. That was done in 2009, though it was at the 85 kilo weight class, so he was a heavier man then.
I think he's got a best of 153 in this category, so starting pretty much on the limit. Oh, it was a test of leg strength to stand with that. That's worrying if you're struggling to stand up with a snatch. The clean's obviously going to be so much harder. But 150, he's in the competition, only 3 kilos below his personal best in this category. Technically very efficient, very nice. Sitting nice and straight overhead. Yeah, let's freeze the t-shirt.
The old cold spray on Dimitrov as he comes out for his 3rd and final. Looked like he had something going on with his trap there earlier. Perhaps a bit of cramp. roll it around to wherever you want on the stage.
Maybe it's lighter if you roll it forwards. That's unlucky. He's left with 148 on his second attempt.
Well, never even close in the end there for his third and final. So the Moldovan back out, Pippa. Good attempt at his first one, 147, so he's gone 4 kilos up to 151. Well, he certainly enjoyed that one. Good lift. 151, 3 white lights. Goes into first place at the moment. Still some big names to join in, though. Still waiting for Keramaj of Albania. We expect him in around 154. Martirosyan of Armenia, 155. And the other Albanian, Gadeli, still expect him in as well. Now here's the young Russian with stacks of leg power. We saw that in the first snatch. 152 he's gone up to for his second attempt.
Not quite as comfortable as his opening attempt. Had to work really hard for that. You can see where he lands it in the receiving position, but then sinks that bit lower. In my view, that's where he should have caught it first time. Bit soft at the bottom.
So the Russian goes clear at 152.
We're going to see the Albanians coming in now.
Yeah, how high will he go? Will he go to 155, 156, try and bring the Albanians in?
Well, the bar will automatically go up by just 1 kilo for the Russian. It's then down to his coaches to change the weight at the table. Looks like Keramaj of Albania is coming out for his first attempt. He's anticipating that the Russian is going up.
Yeah, so we're expecting the bar to probably go to 155 then. Here come the pit crew doing their best.
Yeah, 15s are on, so yeah, 155.
It's always a pleasure to watch these guys in action.
they've got help. They've got the trolley thing, lifts the bar off the floor for them. Much more fun to watch them struggle without that.
Yeah, it's a very tiring day for these men who do all of the weight changes. They sprint on, sprint out, and they do all the B groups. There's something you don't even see as well. So there's 4 categories a day. Hard work. 155 on the bar then for Erkan Keramaj. If he hits this, he'll go straight into the lead with 2 other men still to join in.
That's only 3 kilos below his best. He looks like he's on fire here today. Former world junior silver medalist back in 2006 and 2007. He's got some caliber behind him.
Indeed, yeah, 6th at the World Championships last year. So coming out now, it's Martirosyan of Armenia. 155 to open his account. He's done a whole lot more at 85 kilograms. Came third at the Olympic Games back in 2008. Actually hit a 177 in the snatch at the heavier weight category. So may well have had to cut a lot of weight to get into this 77 kilo class.
He was fighting that from going backwards. It's always frustrating when you miss your first, particularly when it's weight 27 kilos below what you've done before. Yeah, he was going right back on his heels.
Daniel Gudeli then to join in. This is the last man that we haven't previously seen.
Oh, same problem. Well, the pressure is on now.
Oh, 8th of the World Championships in 2013. Bombed in London. Had a bad day then. Personal best 147 in the snatch. And
but that was at a body weight of 69 kilos.
yeah, coming up a weight, so we expect he's stacked on quite a bit of muscle since then. Obviously feels more comfortable at this weight, but still this will be the largest weight he'd ever have lifted on an international stage. Now coming back out is Richard Tkac of Slovakia, going for 155 also. 5 kilos more than he managed in his first lift, which was a success. But as Michaela pointed out, looked like he was just lacking a little bit in leg power when he was standing up from that 150, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
To keep his chest up more as the bar comes off the floor and really attack it. There needs to be a definite change in speed as the bar passes the knees. Needs to generate some more acceleration.
Well, I just wonder, I mean, he is a lifter who's lifted a whole lot at the 85s. He's now lost quite a bit of weight to come down to 77s, whether it really suits him.
Well, he must fancy his chances a lot better. He was third at the European Championships back in 2011.
In terms of weigh-ins and putting weight back on, I mean, boxers, they weigh in 24 hours before, but in weightlifting it's a little different.
Oh, I wish we could do that. No, this is just 2 hours before. There's an hour window to weigh in. You have to go in the order that you're called, so it could be half an hour into that. So you may only have really up to about an hour from the end of, from whenever you finish weighing in until when you've got to start warming up. So there's not long to fully rehydrate or get enough food on board. These lifters might be a kilo heavier than they weighed in at, but not much.
Pippa going for 155 and doesn't get it.
Same problem. You see the replay, chest is very low. That's going to pull him forwards off the floor. Pulls you onto your toes. There's only one way that bar's going, and that's out in front. Trying to compensate by throwing his shoulders back at the top. It's too late by then.
Well, the Moldovan has 2 good lifts to his name, 147 and 151, his second attempt that he nailed.